I've got three or four projects I'm thinking about working on today. One of them is right here. This is my battery mounted in the back of the car. Right at the moment, I've got it sitting up on top of a 1-inch block because the way it was sitting before, this ground wire was touching up against the side of here, and it actually pushed the battery terminal off the post. So what I'm going to do is raise it up. I've already set a 1-inch piece of metal under there, and I'll be able to run a strap around that and kind of fasten that down. I've got a bar that goes across on the back, but kind of like the idea of having a strap on it too. So that's sort of project number one. Okay, we're under the car now so that you can see this is where I was talking about having this 1-inch, it's about a 1-inch plate up underneath the battery box. What happened is this battery is wider than the battery that I had in here, and I had this bar here that would go straight across and go into a hole there. The battery's just wide enough where it won't quite fit. But with this plate under here, these little holes, it'd be pretty easy to put a rubber strap right around the battery and just kind of strap it down. I put this spacer down on top of the battery box. I put locking nuts on both sides so these won't come loose. I put lock washers here on this side so this won't come loose. Oh, the other thing is that I did go ahead and re-drill the holes so that I could get this bar through. This battery sits so that the front part is up against the cross member and the back part has this bar to keep it from coming out. I put a pin, cotter key, whatever you want to call it, in each side of that. I probably still will go ahead and put a strap around that just so this thing doesn't joggle up and down when it's bumping along. It just seems like a little extra insurance wouldn't hurt it none. The other thing I probably should mention, I have cutoffs on this thing. Looks like this. Basically, when you twist this thing, it disconnects the ground from the car so that if anybody jumped in and tried to crank it, it wouldn't crank. And it's kind of a protection in a lot of ways. It kind of helps to prevent fire when a car is sitting in a garage. A lot of insurance companies require that on hot rods nowadays. My thinking is more that this thing could kind of be a weapon. If I was at a car show and some kid jumped in there and figured out how to crank it and took off with it, it could hurt himself or somebody else. So I like the idea of having that on there because then when I go to the car show, I can twist on that, and it's not likely somebody's going to know enough to open that up and readjust it in order to drive it. So anyway, there's that. Okay, here the battery is with the strap on it. Just a little extra insurance to help keep that held down. Good. I might pull that all the way down to there. Make it nice and tight. That way the battery's not going to be jumping around. By the way, it's raining today. You can't see it because it's pretty fine mist. There's a car show this weekend, and I guess I'm not going. Because guess what? It's raining again. Good thing I got a garage to work in. It's probably better if I didn't leave my windows down on my truck when it's raining too.